Another addition to the all-time rosters franchise injury report week 5. Atlanta safety William Moore sustained a broken collarbone and is out for the next 9 games. So the league leader at interceptions in 1988, Scott Case, joins Desmond Trufant at strong safety in Atlanta. The usually durable Charlie Joyner to miss 6 games with a broken collarbone on this tackle against Denver. The very deep Chargers receiving corps will be put to the test beginning next week. They've got a bye in week 6. Lance Allworth, Keenan Allen, John Jefferson, Vincent Jackson, Gary Garrison, and backup tight end Antonio Gates for San Diego, LA. In the same game, defensive tackle Paul Smith sustained a partial ACL tear and is out for the next 5 games. Trevor Price, Bud McFadden, and Greg Cragen for Denver. Houston tight end Joel Dreesen not only ran out of the end zone to all but lose the game against the Raiders, but also tore his abdominal and will miss the next 2 games. Dalton Schultz probably should have always been the number 2 tight end, but he takes the spot of Dreesen behind Owen Daniels and in front of Von Leach. Defensive tackle Jim Katkovich dislocated his kneecap on this freak play against the Seahawks. Luckily for the Giants, led by Hall of Famer Arnie Weinmeister, they're very deep at this spot. Leonard Marshall, Rosie Greer, Justin Tuck, and O.C.U. Manura for the all-time New York Giants. Another Hall of Famer set to check in, this time in Tampa Bay. Aqib Talib tore his abdominal and will also miss another 2 games. So in comes Rondy Barber, Donnie Abraham, Mike Washington, Brian Kelly, and Antoine Winfield Jr. Legendary linebacker goes down in Tennessee, Houston. Robert Brazile will miss 2 games with an abdominal tear too. Those abs really have been tested around the league. Eddie Robinson and Greg Bingham round out a thin linebacking core for the all-time Titans Oilers. And lastly, the Packers' Bill Forrester broke his collarbone, so Ray Nitschke and Nick Barnett are the 2 lead middle linebackers for Green Bay. Donnie Edwards is the only player set to return this week, and the Chargers have a bye, so week 7 will be the first time we see the San Diego linebacker. And here's a look at all the injuries across the league after week 5 of the all-time rosters franchise. Teams are having to adjust their rosters every week in preparation for new injuries that come and go across the league. 4 guys have been out for the season, and many more will miss critical time across the DSFL 8. For the rest of our outstanding team to put this stuff together, I'm Nick Rice. Join us every Sunday afternoon for highlights, throughout the week for full game coverage and injury reports on Monday. This is the all-time rosters franchise with Charger Dude 95.